And as the war with Iran brings on major air travel disruptions, thousands of Americans are still stranded in the Middle East. The Department of State's 24/7 task force is working to bring those U.S. citizens home. NewsNation's Marcus Espinoza has been following this since the start of the war. A lot of these people went to the Middle East before the conflict even started, and now they're stuck in the region. What's happening there?
Well, Hena, tens of thousands have returned already, but there's still thousands left there. They're trying to get back. It's a complicated situation. We're more than 2 weeks into this conflict, and the danger in the Middle East is increasing for civilians in the region. The U.S. State Department placed a reconsider travel advisory on a number of countries in the Middle East, including Qatar, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and the UAE. Additionally, the State Department has added Iraq to its list of countries Americans should not travel to. That's going to join Iran, Syria, Afghanistan, and Lebanon. That is the highest advisory level it can give, a warning of the risk of unrest, terrorism, and kidnapping. Now, for Americans who were in the region before the conflict broke out, trying to get out of danger and back to the United States, that's been a priority for the U.S. government. According to the State Department, more than 50,000 Americans, they've already returned home from the Middle East since the conflict began, with more than 34,000 of them getting assistance from the department's task force. Now, among those to make it back to U.S. soil, Ayush Patel shared a story with NewsNation.
I think we've been trying since Friday, like 28th, whatever the first day was, we've been trying to leave. Every day it's like canceled. Luckily, I was like looking at the flight radar, Reddit, Twitter, like I'm looking at like 10 different things. Finally, we saw one wasn't canceled like yesterday, and it was to New York, and it's the only flight to New York, and I'm like skeptical, but finally got home. But it was really hard to get home.
And Hena, you could hear there just how challenging it is. Reddit is also my Bible. It can be hit or miss, but it's a good place to check something.
You also heard the relief in his voice as he got home back on American soil. We know members of Congress and Senate are working so hard to bring their constituents home. How are they working to get them out of this conflict?
Some are even going overseas visiting to try to bring people back, right? And I think the efforts right now are certainly there. Lawmakers trying to get Americans home. One of them is South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace. She traveled to Israel to escort some of her constituents back to the United States. She posted some of the details on X and going over what that was like. Originally went to the Middle East because there was a South Carolina family there, and then she realized how many more people were there, and also the fact that it was so difficult. She's not had much sleep. Goes on to talk about the fact that she's working with a nonprofit as well to try to get folks back, and it really is a struggle for these folks, and it's a nonprofit that helps people get out of conflict zones, including in the Middle East there. Mace talked about the situation with NewsNation's Chris Cuomo. Here's what some of what she had to say.
And then when I heard about thousands of Americans, like I felt guilty leaving the region yesterday and coming home because there were thousands of American citizens who are still stranded, at least 11,000 in Israel. And that doesn't include Qatar, Kuwait, Doha, UAE, and other places. And now that we're evacuating Oman, you know, I'm deeply concerned about that. I'm proud to be an American, but also that means as an American, I don't want to leave anyone behind. And so it was very educational for me. I learned a lot.
So a lot of great effort there, but it highlights how challenging it is, even for somebody here in the United States, part of the government, to try to go there, get folks back to the United States. And as you know, war usually doesn't come with a explicit warning, hey, we're going to attack, you should leave. A lot of these folks were already there trying to get back now.
Must be terrifying for them. Marcus Espinoza, thanks for that update.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.